Now comes Lyles, pouring it on. Hughes and Lyles well clear. Tomoka with work to do, but it's Lyles who's stretching away.
Lightning fast. That's how I'd like to describe Noah Lyles. You just saw how impossibly fast he runs. It's as if his feet are not even touching the ground for more than a second at a time. That's how fast he is. But is he even faster than Usain Bolt, the fastest man on the planet? Well, Noah Lyles has always been vocal about his intent of breaking Usain Bolt's records. Yes, records, in plural. In an interview he said, "We're not just coming for the 200 meters world record, we're coming for all the world records." That said, Noah Lyles never made it a secret that he is on a mission to make more history.
I mean, I'm the world leader on it.
He had already made some changes in the records books, so to speak, but he still wasn't done until he changed all of them. Notably, athletics has never quite seen anyone like Lyles. More than being a fierce promoter of the sport and his own competitions, he is also an outspoken advocate of mental health awareness. That's not all. Noah Lyles likes to explore new things and is ready for anything, anywhere. In a podcast interview, Lyles was asked about his thoughts about being called the face of track and field. He said simply, "I love it." That being a podcast, we wouldn't have known how he looked when he said that, but I bet he was smiling from ear to ear. I mean, that's a huge compliment. But Lyles also explained why he loved being termed as such. He said, "This is my goal. My goal wasn't to be a world record holder, grab as many world championships or Olympic medals. My goal was to transcend the sport and take it to a place that it's never been, that it's never seen."
In the 200, I can run my fastest ever.
Yeah.
You know, I can hit top end speed. I can run so fast that I actually have time to die in the race.
If we think about it, that's not an easy feat to achieve. But, well, the things Noah Lyles achieved so far in his life, both in his career and his personal life, especially this season, such a feat may not be too hard for him. I want to leave a book of, "Oh, we don't have to just do it this way, we can go way further than what's presented to us," Lyles added.
How do you, this is one subject we really haven't played with, how do you coexist as an elite athlete and an entertainer?
Yeah,
Because you are both, you know, it's like,
Like you heard, Noah Lyles is now acknowledged as both an athlete and an entertainer, so to speak. A scroll through Lyles' many social media accounts, including his YouTube series, where he gives fans a behind-the-scenes look at his training, his mental approach, and who he is off the track, proves that he doesn't shy away from anything. He has established his name on the track, enough that he is a great challenger of Usain Bolt's world records. In fact, just last year, Noah Lyles set the 4th fastest time in history with the new American record of 19.31, just 0.12 seconds off Bolt's fastest time of 19.19. With the Jamaican occupying 2 of the top 4 spots on the all-time list, this mark also makes Lyles the 3rd fastest 200 meters runner ever. Again, remember that this was last year, but this season is what appears to be his best year yet. By May, Noah Lyles marked his 11th win this season, 11. Although that in itself is remarkable, this is even more so. At the 2023 New York City Grand Prix, Noah Lyles recorded his 34th career sub-20-second 200-meter race with a time of 19.83 seconds.
And here comes the next gear for Noah Lyles. Asinga's going to fall back further and further, and Noah Lyles does some more damage. 1982 now.
That mark tied Usain Bolt's career record. I told you, this is truly remarkable. Lyles' time also ranked 3rd fastest in the event, behind Bolt's world record of 19.19 seconds from 2009 and Johan Blake's 19.26 from 2011. Remember, this was as of the latter part of June. That said, by that time, he became even with Bolt in the number of times breaking 20 seconds, 10 more times than retired Namibian Frankie Fredericks, and 11 more than 1996 Olympic champ Michael Johnson. Notably, his run at the NYC Grand Prix was Lyles' 2nd sub-20-second finish this season, after he did it 11 times in 2022. In an NBC interview after the race, Lyles said, "It's not perfect, but it was very fun," although that might not be the case for his competitors.
Ball Tom's happy, the crowd is happy, and Noah, most importantly, is happy.
Yeah, what a great way to close out the meet.
And since you're still probably trying to pick up your jaw that dropped with that bit of information, in the same month Lyles achieved that remarkable feat, he also had an amazing finish at the Paris Diamond League athletics meeting. This event was billed as a showdown between Olympic 100 meters champion Marcel Jacobs and World 200 meters champion Noah Lyles, where, by the end of the race, Lyles was leading the men's 100 meters race from the front, and Jacobs lagging behind after appearing to start powerfully out of the blocks.
Jacobs out really well. Blake got away quickly as well. Jacobs has already fading. It's Omanyala starting to come, and Noah Lyles will come quickly at the end. Who's going to get it? It's Lyles!
Lyles found himself in a close race with Kenya's Ferdinand Omanyala instead, the African record holder. But it was Lyles who won with a dip at the line to edge his Kenyan rival out by 1/100 of a second, clocking 9.97 seconds.
But it's Noah Lyles who takes the win. That 200-meter strength just carried him through.
And as much as you want me to finish recounting his amazing runs as of late, no, I'm not done yet. Not even close. Even Lyles, who wasn't sure he'd get to compete at the USATF National Championships finals in Eugene because of COVID, still finished third, which earned him a spot on the men's 100 meters USA team for the World Championships.
And once I start moving on the turn, that's when all the butterflies and all the fireworks start going off. And they were ready for it, but at the same time, just because you're ready for it don't mean you can handle it.
See, even when he was considerably not on his 100%, he still did that. One can only imagine what he can do when he is actually on his 100%. Actually, you need not imagine anymore, as Noah Lyles has just become the new owner of a 200 meters record after he surpassed Usain Bolt's record at the recently concluded London Diamond League, clocking a world-leading 19.47.
But it's Lyles who's stretching away. The world champion wins it once again. 19:46 the winning time.
There, Noah Lyles broke his tie with Usain Bolt for the record number of times breaking 20 seconds in a wind-legal 200 meters. Lyles did it for the 35th time in the said event by prevailing in 19.47, the 10th best time in history. I said it was going to be fast. Lyles told the BBC after his race, "The 200 will always be mine. She's my wife, 4th 200 of the year. I'm not letting go of her, she's mine." Once he wins big in Budapest, Lyles can join Bolt and Allyson Felix as the only sprinters to win 3 consecutive World 200 meters titles. Notably, though, Bolt won 4 in a row. But when asked on the On Track podcast if he was done reaching goals, Lyles didn't hesitate to say, "Not even close, not even close." That said, we can expect more from him from here. Overall,
If you run like that, you can afford to be a little bit spiky in a press conference because he's always entertaining. He's always worth listening to.
speaking of expectations, watch this to see what we can expect from Jakob Ingebrigtsen in Budapest.